Hey guys, Brenton here, bringing you another Runescape video. Now today it's going to be a commentary about what do you guys think is the most 5 important skills in the whole game. Now this is just my opinion, and so opinions may vary because it's not set in stone. But before I get to that, the clip right here that you're going to see is somewhat related to Elf City. Now I'm actually mining right now just because I'm trying to get 89 mining as soon as I can, just because when I get to Elf City I really want to hit up the Saren stones because I really want to get 99 as fast as I can, and once I get 89 it'll be much simpler. I have 1.1 mil XP as I'm currently talking right now, so it should take around 12 to 13 hours, give or take an hour. So that's pretty much why you see me mining at the Living Rock Caverns. But the number one important skill in my opinion is any combat skill. I know that is very vague, any combat skill, but realistically ranged, attack strength, defense, all that is actually important skills, just because it makes the most money out of all the other skills, and it synergizes with other skills. If you guys don't know what synergizes mean, it just means goes along with others. So combat skill goes along with other skills, just because if you have high combat you'll generally have higher levels in other stats just because of how much money you get and other variables too. For example, if you guys have high combat, chances are you'll have somewhat high summoning just because of the charms that you'll be collecting passively while you guys PVM, train Slayer, etc. And it's one of the more sociable skills in my opinion, just because PvP, you know, you interact with other players. I'm talking about old school, of course, just because old school PK community is really big, and PVM with friends. This is more EOC, just because you guys can like communicate with other players and makes the game a whole lot more fun if you guys have high combat, just because you guys can interact with other players more. Now the second skill in my opinion is dungeoneering, just because like I said it also gives synergizes with other skills, and it gives access to really useful items. For example, the Charming Imp is really handy in my opinion. If I didn't have the Charming Imp, I probably would miss over 2,000 charms just because I'd be so lazy to pick it up. Scroll of Life is also useful if you guys are training farming, just because you guys can save a extra herb or extra seed, my bad, extra seed, and you guys can save up a whole lot more money and actually profit a lot more money just because you save money. Demon Horn Necklace, it restores your prayer. You know, it really synergizes well with the Bone Crusher, just because if you have Demon Horn and Bone Crusher, you guys will 99% of the time will never run out of prayer for the most part, if you guys are just using 1 or 2 prayers like Soul Split or something like that. And Chaotix. Chaotix is good level 80 weapon if you guys don't have anything else, so it's really good. And it also gives access to other important areas such as Frost Dragon's Resource Dungeon, the Blue Dragon's Resource Dungeons, the Hound's Resource Dungeon and stuff, just because if you guys don't have that, chances are most of the areas are crowded, and this gives you access to pretty much a private spot, excluding the Frost Dragons, just because there's no other place in the whole game other than that area in Port, Sarim, and Mudskipper Point. And the third skill in my opinion is summoning, just because it gives access to familiars, which synergizes well with other skills and help you guys train it. For example, if you guys have a Beast of Burden, it's really good for combat, skilling, etc. Like it helps multiple skills because it makes you stay longer or be more efficient overall. Invisible stat boosting familiars for skilling, like Granite Lobster for fishing, Lava Titan for mining, Obsidian Golem for mining, and etc. Like all these skills really do help your training, and these are the most prevalent ones in my opinion, because mining and fishing I think is the most important skills that you guys need an invisible boost on. Maybe magpies for thieving, but you know, that's situational in my opinion. It's not the more mainstream ones. And it gives teleports like the Spirit Kayat or Spirit Grok, I can't remember. They give teleport to the Summoning Obelisk, which helps you train summoning, and one of them teleports you to the Nature Altar, which is really handy. And the fourth skill is agility. Now this is a very easy reason, I'm sure you guys can already tell. It just allows you to run longer, plus it gives you more access to shortcuts, like the Grand Exchange tunnel and stuff, just because when I was a free to play and I didn't have that shortcut, it would really make me mad, just because I have to run all the way around just to get to the Grand Exchange. And a lot of people take agility for granted, but it's really a really important skill. And like I said, if you guys can run longer, which means you never have to rest, which means it's more efficient overall in your whole RuneScape career. And number 5 in my opinion is magic, just because it has the most variety out of all the other skills. It gives you access for combat like water surge, fire surge, teleblock, snare, etc. It gives you access for skilling, superheat ore, which is really good with mining, enchant jewelry, weapons, etc. Which can also make you a little bit of money at times. And it gives you access to teleports like ancient teleports, normal teleports, lodestones, the lunar spellbook teleports, and etc. So overall, I think these are the most 5 important skills in the whole game. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys disagree with my thoughts, let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys agree, let me know in the comment section below too. Now, this is just me actually, just like I said, trying to get 89 mining before I do my quests, and hopefully I get it soon. And I will be making a road to Elf City pretty soon, so look out for that. And other than that, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, comment if you have any more questions or criticisms or anything like that, and subscribe for more future content, guys. But other than that, have a good day. Bye.